Hey there, Aries. I hope you guys are doing well. So I've gotten very much away from doing relationship readings on this channel just because I don't know. It was conflicting for me as a tarot reader, and then kind of seeing the direction that a lot of tarot readers on YouTube take relationship readings. I don't like false hope. I don't like situations regarding the twin flame journey just because so much of it feels like literal avoidant behavior and supporting it and having people put their lives on hold for people who literally must change on their own. And like, there's no point in waiting for that. So I don't know. I just got away from it, but I'm being drawn to do it today. So I'm going to do it today. All right. So feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment. Please let me know, comment if you like this type of reading. And I will do it again. You know, I got away from it. A lot of my readings in the past are strictly relationship readings, but it just burnt me out. All right. And I do read reversals, so I know that pisses people off because it's not a nice reading. Well, whatever. Okay, Aries. So we're going to go ahead and get into this energy for you. All right. So the person, this could be somebody currently in your life, somebody who's not in your life. Show me this person's feelings towards Aries, please. Show me this person's feeling towards Aries. Okay, so you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse here for their feelings, Aries. I mean, usually the Eight of Pentacles is a situation where it's like somebody doesn't have the energy to continue to give to something, or, you know, yeah, I mean, usually they give up on something. Okay, in regard to their intentions for you, you have the Eight of Swords in reverse. The Eight of Swords in reverse is generally an energy of needing to clear someone's mind, clear the way that you view something so you can look at it through truth and honesty rather than worry. You know, when you are thinking about things and you're like actually making a mountain out of a molehill, like you don't really have the facts, but your worry and your anxiety and your fear and your concerns are kind of like ruling the show. Here it's saying they're getting an opportunity to step back and look at the situation between the two of you with clarity, especially within their intentions. It feels like this person wants to be able to come close, or come, if they do come connected to you, it's through that. Show me their actions towards Aries, please. You have Strength in reverse here, Aries. Strength in reverse can talk about stubborn energy, somebody who, you know, I mean, with the Eight of Pentacles here, and with the Eight of Pentacles here and the Strength card, both in reverse, this energy can talk about like somebody who is, their ego is taking the best of them. You know, their ego is dictating their actions towards you. It's like, well, if Aries doesn't call me or talk to me, then I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to reach out. But the truth of it is, their intentions, they need to see the situation clearly for what it is. Maybe they're not building a mountain out of a molehill. Maybe they just need to see their actions are causing an issue here, or their inactions and their limitations within the situation is problematic. Show me Aries' feelings for this person, please. You're the Ace of Cups for your energy, Aries. I mean, this is like the way you feel about it. There's maybe some love here, some sort of wanting to create a new beginning with this person. I mean, you could also be feeling that way towards another person if this situation is completely off the table. I'm going to clarify for you, but you have the Ace of Cups here. This can also talk about fertility and pregnancy as well. Show me the obstacle between this person and Aries, please. You have the Devil here. So yeah, a lot of ego. This is kind of what I picked up over here already with this person. Could be dealing with a Capricorn person, Taurus, or Virgo. The energy here, though, is toxic, and it's somebody's point of view. It's the way that they view things. I feel you're dealing with somebody, Aries, that might be a little bit immature when it comes to accountability, when it comes to just taking ownership in their side of a relationship and connection. I wrote it down here in your weekly reading, the Oracle and Tarot reading. You had the Ace of Wands upright as your relationship energy. So that indicates taking action, taking charge. You are the only card here as far as your energy is the Ace of Cups. So it's like the way that this is looking right now, it would likely, if that Ace of Wands has any bearing in this reading, it would be you being the one taking charge. And so that's up to you, though. That is within your own right. You don't have to, especially not due to a reading. You know, don't take charge on something just because I say so. You know, with the Devil here, the obstacle between the two of you, all of this energy from them is like kind of pushing away, but it's also your present, or your energy is saying yes, which can also indicate with the Devil that you're bonded together in a weird way, or maybe the sex was really good for you and it tied you in together. This energy, Aries, though, with this, it can also talk about like being like self-deception when it comes to how we view a person. Like, I know I've been in situations where I've connected to people who they show interest and they seem to be interested, and so I invest, and then they don't, and I'm hopeful, and they show me that there's like nothing there, and I'm hopeful because I have feelings. I have feelings, so they must have feelings, right? Well, maybe they did, maybe they don't. Maybe they're too childish to say something or to own up to something, whatever it is. But it feels here the obstacle between the two of you is obstinance and toxicity, and maybe a little bit of, you know, egoic, pride-based issues here. What is the potential outcome between the two of them? You have the Hermit here. This is Virgo energy. The outcome here is quietude, it's solitude, it's silence. But the thing about it is too, it's like pointed right at the Devil. So the energy is to observe the obstacle between the two of you, observe the obsession between the two of you. I'm going to say this because the way that this is being presented almost seems like it could sound shameful, like for you pining over somebody, if this is truly your energy. And cross watchers, you're more than welcome here. I hope this makes sense for you. General reading's not going to resonate with everybody. But with the Hermit here looking, he's got his little lantern at the Devil. This is important to be able to truly and genuinely be open to dissecting how we overcome these type of obsessive obstacles with people, how we engage the truth and look at things through a clear lens, look at things through how they affect us, look at our attachments, because the Devil is all about attachments, right? It's all about toxic connections, codependent nature. You know, with the Ace of Cups, it's like what I just said about me and like my past relationships. Like, well, I have all this love, I have all of these intentions, my energy is true and pure, and like I'm showing up intentionally, but it was my need to be loved. It wasn't even about the person, it was just getting the attention, getting the affection. And when we couple that type of energy with very fiery, passionate sex, it locks it in, it seals the deal, it makes it confusing. So however you're able to kind of like dissect and view the situation through a lens of clarity and freedom from it, the better. So let's go ahead and clarify this energy for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, and cross watchers. Again, you are more than welcome to be here, and I hope you're able to get something beneficial from this reading. All right, so Aries, their energy for you, their feelings for you. We have that Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So you have the Judgment card you know, and you have the Ace of Wands with the Ten of Cups in reverse here. So Aries, this person, the way that they're viewing things is one of needing to find clarity here. It's one of needing to move forward here. The thing about the Ten of Cups in reverse, though, is that there's a misunderstanding in between all of this, but also a loss of connection here. There's a loss of connection. This can talk about like a quarrel or a fight or an issue that happened between the two of you that made things discontinue, toxic behavior that made things discontinue. Either way, though, the situation itself lacks stability here, Aries. And I feel that there's an energy here that this person is kind of like in an ambivalent space within themselves. Like they know they need to do something, but then also with the Ace of Wands, it's like, how do I rise to the challenge to do that here? Because judgment is right there, and judgment may be the thing that they need. This is tricky, and please feel free to reverse the roles, but with judgment here, it's almost asking like, is this a safe bet to engage in? Is Aries a safe bet to engage in? Flip the roles if you need to, but there's an energy of like questioning, like, is this a good idea to engage in this? And if, you know, that needs to be questioned, do it. What are their intentions? Can you show me a little bit more about their intentions? Why do we have the Eight of Swords in reverse? We have the Lovers upright. One more. Woo. And I'm going to pause this and get the one that fell on the floor. Okay, so the card that fell on the floor was the King of Swords upright. With the Lovers, the Six of Wands, and the King of Swords upright in regard to their intentions with the Eight of Swords in reverse, it feels like there's a risk involved here for this person, but also I feel that with them, there is a certain level of detachment when it comes to how they engage the situation. I feel, though, that with this energy, there is an understanding of at least the connection itself, but to have any type of like forward movement here, this person has to communicate effectively here. And I feel like there may have been a lot of fear on their part or worry that like the misunderstanding or like the loss of the connection has ruined things. How do I say this? Like, it's like, it feels like with this energy, Aries, this person, maybe their inactivity in expressing anything at this time, or putting, maybe they're not out of your life completely, but the energy that they're putting in came to a grinding halt. It's like really trying to decide whether or not this is something stable and worthwhile engaging. The King of Swords it's a positive energy. It wants growth and movement, but it needs clarity and action. On the bottom of the deck, you actually have the Queen of Swords. So there likely needs to be some deep conversation here between the two of you. The energy, though, is likely going to be, with the King and Queen of Swords, it can be a little bit butting heads, a little fractious. We need to find some common ground, though. And if two people are going to let the devil energy come between them, you know, with their actions towards Aries, why is the Strength card in reverse? You have the Six of Swords in reverse, and you have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So their actions, you know, again, there's this discord energy. There's this like lack of forward movement here. And I feel like it's like ego-based. This is really weird. It's like ego-based because it's like, I keep going from, the energy I keep getting, Aries, is like, there's a decision that needs to be made by this person to engage here. I don't know if it's feelings that are like causing a problem, but there's a desire to have sex. Okay. There's a desire to have success in this, but we need to lower our defenses here. You know, we need to, it almost feels like somebody needs to admit to their actions or inactions or the aspect of defeat in a situation here, Aries. And it's like they don't have the energy to do that, or like they're being stubborn in how they approach that with the Strength in reverse. The Six of Swords in reverse, though, this can talk about something that we, because it's about mental with the swords, it can talk about a place within ourselves where we can't see clearly, and so it's like trying to like move forward is difficult here, and it's almost as if like they know what they need to do in their mind, but in the actions aspect it's insecure, it's fearful to approach here, which is frustrating. At the bottom of the deck, though, you do have the Chariot, which is good because it's a major arcana, and it's kind of like it's saying, hey, it's time to move forward. We've stagnated enough. The Strength card in reverse, we've stagnated enough. We've been stubborn about it. Get your emotions together in regard to this. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's just very stubborn and immobile right now. Why is Aries feelings the Ace of Cups? Why is Aries feelings the Ace of Cups? Okay, so you have the Moon in reverse and you have the Three of Wands in reverse. The Moon in reverse, it's just gaining clarity in the situation, gaining clarity about your emotions in a situation here. The Three of Wands in reverse indicates an energy that it's not something that you should engage in. It's not, it doesn't have legs. It doesn't have the ability to be a successful launch or opportunity, yet we still have this Ace of Cups, love, desire type energy. And so this is what it makes me feel like. It's like, I'm going to say that. It's like you've been dickmatized. It's like hypnotized by the dick. You know, I don't know if that is the case or whatever the attachment is here with this person. It just feels like there's been like this kind of almost fantasy about how it goes. But the reality of it is, it's not something that needs to go any further with the Three of Wands in reverse. You know, at bottom of the deck, the Empress in reverse. This is something where it's like, the Empress in reverse is a neglected person. But the thing about it is, they also allow themselves to be neglected, you know? Not a good look. Here, if you were to engage this, it feels like that would be something that could happen here. And it's interesting because this person, the way I keep feeling it is like they are also viewing a situation to see like if you are a good match or a good fit here, like something about maybe it's like the hope or the Pollyanna type energy. Like maybe, I know, like I said, in past relationships from a long time ago when I was young, like there have been situations where I'm just all puppy dog eyes. I just love you, you know, and I don't want to sound like, say it like you're like that, because I mean, usually Aries are pretty direct about things, but like sometimes when we are needing to address deeper things in ourselves and in our lives and heal from certain like abandonment energy and lack of love in our lives, we will grip on tightly to anybody that shows us any type of affection, right? So just be mindful. See, if you even look at the image of the painting behind me, it's like somebody reaching out to grab and the other person protecting themselves, you know? I don't know if that is something here that this person is exhibiting, but it feels that way. Oh, my ankle just cracked. That was nice. Yeah, with the Moon in reverse here for this kind of emotional desire for this person, it's important that you see the truth of a situation and not live in a fantasy, okay? I feel like this person is weighing up the option to connect with you more, but also it's a big decision on their part just because I feel like they want to make sure that you are stable. You are somebody that can like see the forest from the trees. Like you got your head on straight. That's a question. That's in question here. Especially with the Devil, if this started out as a sexual experience or like, you know, something where it's like energy was really heightened and it was very, you know, physically engaged, It could have created like a latching on to somebody very quickly energy. All right. For the obstacle between them, show me the devil. You have the Seven of Swords upright. Show me one more for the devil. And the Queen of Cups, Aries. You guys always get the Queen of Cups in your readings. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. With the devil here as the obstacle between the two of you and the Seven of Cups. Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups. You have the Queen of Cups handing out her cup to the Seven of Swords. This again, for the devil and the Seven of Swords to show up in the same pairing. This can indicate a cheater. This can indicate the situations where it's like people are not who they present themselves to be, especially if it was a fling or a series of flings with somebody. It's not meant to last. It was for satisfaction, right? But then we have this energy of like longing and pining for somebody because our feelings got involved. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in that. But we also need to pay attention to what is real, right? What's in front of us. With the Queen of Cups, it's saying have forgiveness and compassion on yourself if that is your energy, you know, and be aware of how you're affected. Be aware of what you need, right? Like if you haven't received the type of love you need in your life, you're going to be grabbing it from anywhere you can get it from. Pull back your energy. Learn how to give it to yourself. Be aware of how you give the energy to yourself so you're not seeking it out in hope and in blind faith that somebody who's predatory, or maybe they're not predatory. This energy of this person, they literally don't feel like horrible. It just feels like they're questioning, like, is Aries a safe bet? Like that's the energy. And remember, flip it if that's your energy towards this person. But the energy here is like with the Queen of Cups, it's like, here, I accept you however you are. Come with your swords. Come with your devil. Come, I will open my whatever to you and welcome you in. You cannot heal from that. You cannot heal people like that. You cannot remain in situations or try to uphold situations like that. It will derail your growth. It will derail you. Be mindful of who you engage with and why you're engaging with them. Potential outcome is the Hermit. So with the Hermit here, you've got the Queen of Wands upright and the Three of Swords in reverse, which is perfect. This energy with the Queen of Wands, it says, I'm looking at my behavior, I'm looking at my wounding, and I'm doing so through a lens of compassion, consideration, and care for myself. I can also look at this person with that same lens. I can also see the differences between us that don't align, you know, and also the good things that do. But I can get perspective and objectivity rather than glomming on and trying to make it something that it either can't be or shouldn't be, right? And so with the Queen of Wands, it's saying, I pull back my energy. I pull back my power. I see my value. I see my worth. The Queen of Wands is great just because she learns through failure. She learns through experience. And that is how she becomes so fortified in her life. She's ready to take new things on because she's been through it before. Like she knows how to deal with it. And it is your energy, Aries. With this, it's talking about maturing through experiences of, you know, unrequited, because this feels like unrequited love, or it feels like a questionable love or a questionable attraction. And it's asking for us to put our energy towards ourselves and give ourselves what we haven't gotten from other people. And then what you haven't gotten from other people will start to trickle in towards you from other people. You know, it will be an equal exchange eventually, but you have to give it to you. With the Three of Swords in reverse here, these are like life lessons. I like that for the obstacle and for the potential outcome, the devil, the Hermit. You've also over here got the Strength card. Like when major arcana cards show up, they indicate life lessons that need to be learned. You have to learn them some way or another, right? Oftentimes our best teacher is going to be pain. It's going to be opposition. It's going to be distress and depression and things that force us to go through the experience, right? So with the Hermit here, the Queen of Wands and the Three of Swords, the Three of Swords is saying, I choose to choose myself. I release the pain. I am active in how I choose to release this type of attachment to somebody who I know can't give me everything. Maybe they can give you aspects of things. Again, I don't feel that this person is horrible, but I feel that there is questioning, and this is likely why this person hasn't moved forward here, because it feels like somebody in this reading is not wanting to observe what the connection has been or what its initial meaning or intention was, and trying to build more into it than it actually can hold or be. So let's go ahead and let's see if this deck does the trick. Can we look? Okay. We'll see if this is a good deck. If this doesn't feel right, I'm not going to read it, but I feel like this might be a helpful thing. This is the Denied Shadow Oracle. I got it off Etsy. I like it. Show me energy for Aries. Yeah, we have patience and neediness. Allow things to unfold, but neediness, clinging, unrealistic expectations. The bottom of the deck is mindfulness. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to the way that you treat things. Pay attention to the way that you attach things to things. Pay attention and have patience with yourself. Be kind to yourself. There is no shame in this. There is no shame in pining after people. There is no shame in unrequited love. There is no shame. You are not a bad person because you got hoodwinked. You are not a bad person because you got taken advantage of. You're not a bad person because you had great sex and you hoped that it could go further, but it didn't. Let it fine-tune you back to you. You'll be happier that you did. And I feel with all this energy moving forward here, this was a lesson for you to get back within your power, or even reclaim your power for the first time in your life, Aries. This is for you to become the person that you are supposed to be. The Queen of Wands, active and engaging in life on her terms, not hoping that other people will take her because, she needs them. She doesn't need anybody. Queen of Wands doesn't need anybody. The Queen of Wands is highly attractive. When she is truly in her skin, she is highly attractive, sexy, and people come to her because she's just so damn luscious. So that is what I have for you here. I hope that this is helpful. Let me know. Please let me know if this is a type of reading that you guys want me to do in the future, and I will. I just haven't done them because I don't like doing them, because I feel gross about it on YouTube. Oh, the lovers, you're going to get married on Tuesday. Oh, they love you, blah, blah, blah. When your life is in shambles and that's not what happens, And literally, how many tarot readings have you watched or listened to and you're like, yeah, that's my story. And it never happens? There's something to that. At least where I'm coming from, I don't want to give you false hope. That's gross to me. I'm not going to subscribe to the twin flame doodle daddle. I don't care. I will tell you what I see, and that is that. All right. Please like, share, subscribe, comment if you wish. And if you want a personal reading, my info is in the description box below. Love you guys. Bye.